Welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a closer look at the 1400 Saudi Arabian 50 Halala coin, also known as the half riyal. This coin has a rich history and, depending on its condition or if it has a rare error, it can actually be worth much more than face value. In this video I'll show you what makes the 1400 a half riyal collectible, which coins are the most valuable, and what they sell for in today's market. Let's get started. The coin is copper nickel alloy, is about 6.50 grams diameter, 26,000 edges. Reeded. The obverse front shows the Saudi emblem, cross swords and a palm tree with Arabic inscriptions. The name Khalid bin Abdulaziz Al Saud, king of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. The reverse shows the denomination 50 halala per riyal in Arabic script and the date in Hijri 1400. Along with the standard legends, the design is properly milled, machine struck with a reeded edge. The mintage for this coin in 1400 is about 21600 coins. That's relatively high, meaning not extremely rare in absolute numbers, but condition and grading make a big difference. Usually refers to a coin graded about after extremely fine 40 or about extremely fine, almost uncirculated 40 is some grading systems. It suggests the coin is circulated but retains a lot of detail, where is visible but not extreme. So while mint state uncirculated coins are scarcer and EF 40 or 1450 halala is much more accessible, but still commands more than a heavily worn one. Based on available sources for circulated coins in lower grades, fine and very fine value tends to be modest, maybe US 50 cents to dollars, or low single digits depending on condition. For an EF 40 example, which has more preserved detail, sharper RIMS, good legibility, fewer hits and scratches, the coin's value goes up. One listing by Nurseries shows an all-one for 050 halala EF 4045 priced at 1,195 euros, about US $12, $14 depending on exchange rate at the time listed. So for an EF 40 coin, expect maybe $10, $15 in many markets, possibly more, if condition is particularly nice. What makes a difference? Several things. First, surface condition, any scratches, dings, corrosion spots. Second, strike quality, how clearly are the design details, the palm tree and swords. Arabic lettering, rim definition. Third, luster or finish, whether the coin still has some of its original sheen or coloration toning that's considered attractive. Fourth, presence of cleaning or damage. Cleaned coins lose collector value. Fifth, originality and provenance. Graded, authenticated examples are more trusted. In EF 40 coin is expected to show light to moderate wear on high points, but most detail is still visible. Looking at current listings, some circulated a 1 for 050 halala coins in mid-grade, maybe VF 30 to XF sell for a few dollars. Listings show perhaps US $1.505 depending on condition. For coins that are lightly circulated or graded as EF 40 or higher, prices climb to $10, $15 or more. Auction or dealer premiums might push higher. Uncirculated or nearly uncirculated ones, if they exist in good quantity, can fetch more. Also, lots, multiple coins often reduce per coin price. In one eBay lot of 5 1450 halala coins described as lustrous UNC, the total price was about US $3.60, which suggests per coin in such lots, condition or uncirculated label may be optimistic, or coins are lightly handled. If you have or are seeking a EF 40 coin that's define what to look for visually. High points, particularly on the cross swords tips of the palm fronds, edges of lettering will show some wear, but still well-defined fields. Background should be relatively clean. Few major nicks. The rim should be mostly intact, not heavily flatten, and the date year inscriptions should be sharp, no major gouges or corrosion. Luster may be faded, but some original metallic sheen or reflective quality around protected areas like under the sword hilts might still remain. If all that aligns, coin is likely EF 40 or close. Above EF 40 there are grades like XF, extremely fine, about uncirculated, MS mint state uncirculated. Each step increases value non-linearly. For example, an AU58 or MS60 coin, if clean sharp, may be considerably more valuable, could double or more versus EF 40, but such coins are much rarer, especially after decades of handling and circulation. Is a kind of sweet spot for many collectors, better than average visible detail, but still accessible in price. If you find an uncirculated 1,400 coin, be ready to pay a premium. And verify authenticity condition. If you want to buy good sources, include reputable coin dealers on online platforms like Neuromuscule, eBay, coin forums, auction houses. Always ask for high resolution photos of both sides' edges and close-ups of the inscriptions. Request a condition grade description and, if possible, a certificate. Avoid over-cleaned coins. They often look too shiny or unnaturally bright. Research recent sold prices, not just listing prices. When selling present condition, honestly clean but not polished show or highlight any desirable features like crisp strike or nice luster. Also take into account shipping, import, export costs for your region. For you in Pakistan, import duties or shipping safely may add cost. So here's the summary. ESA 50 Halala 1/2 riyal 1,400 coin is a copper nickel coin minted in 21.6 million pieces in war condition. It's fairly common in EF40 grade. It's less common and more desirable for EF40 condition. Reasonable value in many, up to $20.25 if the coin is very clean and well struck. If it's uncirculated, value could be significantly higher depending on beer demand. Always verify condition. Avoid coins that look too perfect without justification and compare recent sales for realistic pricing. If you collect Saudi coins, this is a good piece to have, especially with the landmark data 1,400. Anti-example is a solid value for both collectors and investors.